What's the scariest urban legend from your state? Today we're doing Alaska. On the southern tip of the Kenai Peninsula, there is a town called Portlock. In the 1780s, Portlock was a thriving town, but by 1950, this would change completely. According to local legend, there was a hairy creature that would walk upright on 2 feet that was attacking the locals in this town. One resident claimed to see a hairy man destroying fish wheels. He ran back to his house to get a GUN, and when he returned, the creature stared directly at him for a minute and then slowly started walking away. But he wasn't the only one to see this creature. Bodies soon started being pulled from the lagoon or washing up on shore, and they had injuries on them that were not made by a bear and by something very strange. People were disappearing left and right, and some of the community members had just had it. So they started moving out of town into the surrounding villages to stay away from whatever this creature was. The postmaster was the only one to stay, but by 1950, he also had it and left. The post office was soon closed after this, and it was not considered a town anymore. It did take 50 years for everyone to leave, but in that time, they were stalked by this creature. People were lost their lives, they disappeared. Like, it was a very scary time. In the 1970s, a fisherman was forced to take shelter after a storm rolled in unexpectedly, and they took shelter in one of the buildings in Portlock. And the entire night, they kept hearing a creature walking on 2 legs, walking all over camp. They got out of there as fast as they possibly could. It seems as if people are still visiting Portlock, but it is basically abandoned at this point. I'm just going to throw this information out there. Apparently, the Aleut people, I might have mispronounced that, correct me down in the comments if I said it wrong, but they've been living in this area for thousands of years and allegedly have had no issues unless they have legends that I just didn't come across in my research. But what are your thoughts on this? Is this really Bigfoot or is it something paranormal? What are your thoughts? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments and follow for more creepy things.